Good morning from Castaway Cay.
Good morning.
For this cruise, it's our last day, and that minute was so short, but still thoroughly enjoyable. We're actually going to go rogue and skip the island.
It's
I know.
A crazy experience.
I know.
I don't understand what's happening.
I know, but we talked about it, and this would be our only our second full day on the Wish. And there is still so much of the ship to explore.
Yeah.
So since we've been on the island before and I'm still not as confident in my ability to navigate sand, we decided instead we are going to go up to Marceline Market for breakfast. We're going to hang out in the adults-only pool area. We're going to do a couple other activities throughout the day, and then just wrap up the last night. We have dinner at Arendelle.
And we might even book another cruise.
Ooh.
All right, let's get off to breakfast. So for those of you who are curious why when we hit a port, Sarah and I like to stay on board, this is why. There is practically nobody on the ship. We can really kind of relax and check out the pools and just kind of enjoy the ship from here. I think you're tall enough.
All right, good. I was worried.
Just checking.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah. Promo
Yeah.
You have a ride stop?
Hey, at least we're tucked in the shade. So it's cool because I don't know if you can tell, but the video is still playing, but it's not showing the next scene. It's just the part that like pre-plays. Yeah. Woo!
Attention please. Your excursion has made an unscheduled stop. Please remain seated in your raft. A crew member will come to assist you momentarily.
Hello, my friend.
Hello!
So sorry.
That's okay.
Can I start saying something happened with the slide right now?
Oh, no.
Okay,
We're
that's
gonna
fine.
reset the system to restart again.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get out and...
Oh, we're going down the hill.
All right.
Okay, we're getting evac'd. Okay. There's good grips.
Uh-huh.
As long as you stay on the treads. We got evacuated from the actual lift hill, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a once in a lifetime experience. That's pretty sweet. Now we're going again.
I know to explore the wonders of the deep.
I can't wait to see real mermaids!
Short and sweet, sweet for me.
What? You're real fishy!
Pressure forever. Food.
Oh boy! Hey, get your own plans!
Why does this keep happening? Who turned out the lights?
Short and sweet, sweet,
Okay, mermaids are good. We made it.
Here we go!
Yeah!
All right, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Now, you're gonna realize that movie quote trivia is really hard for me because we're not supposed to read them with any sort of
accent.
like yeah, like I'm not. I can't give like an inflection because then it gives it away. I also give it away the more I talk, so I'm just gonna good morning, and in case you don't see, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Question number 8. I'm just one stomach flu away from my goal weight.
Oh, please. I watched that before the cruise.
Question number 12. I think there may be more to life than being really ridiculously good looking, but I don't know what it is, but I intend to find out. Question number 16. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
Oh,
Of
yes,
all
I do.
the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
We were talking about Seen It. And
Do you
how,
remember
like,
that game?
I do. I had the Disney version.
Yeah,
Exactly.
How fun it would be if the quotes, then if you guys had movie
When you do
clips
the
for
answers, we should have the clip.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be cute.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, here we go. How did you guys do?
Okay.
Do me this. Oh wow. Oh wow. Everyone
better
else is,
than we did
you're
on
like, I
Advanced
don't
Star
tell.
Wars
I think
trivia.
I know
That's
that.
for sure.
Okay, we're just gonna do this.
Advanced Star Wars
Okay, ready?
trivia
Number
was
1,
a
yell it
mess.
out to me. Good morning, and in case I didn't see you, good afternoon. The Truman Show.
Truman Show.
And the hint was Jim Carrey. Question number 8. I'm just one stomach flew away from my goal weight.
The Devil Wears
The
Prada.
Devil Wears Prada. Emily Blunt. Or Emily Charlton. Question 12. I think there may be more to life than really. I can't read
Than
today.
being
What is
really
going on with
ridiculously
me?
good looking. I don't know what it is, but I intend to find out.
I really like it. That was really good. Zoolander. That was really good.
Thank you.
You even.
Thank you.
He even did the lips.
You gotta do the lips in order to get the quote right. I think there may. What is this? A House for Ants?
I love that movie.
Thank you. It's a great
That
movie.
one and Austin Powers are just like, what are we watching? Question number 16. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
Casablanca.
Casablanca. Whoop whoop if you got more than 5.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop if you got more than 6. 10. 11. 12. 13. Wow, 14. 15. 16. 17. Okay. 18.
Wow.
And there were 3.
Oh.
Can no one beat that? So my father never let me win a game of Monopoly ever in my life, and it affected me, so I don't believe in ties. Bonus round. How long are the 3 original release versions of Lord of the Rings movies combined together in minutes?
Oh my gosh.
Closest one wins. He's
Is this?
locked
Wait.
in.
Are these Prices Right rules? Closest without going over?
Or just closest.
Just closest.
Not that it matters. 'cause we
However,
don't-
I haven't
We're not-
had
we're not
dinner, so I
playing, but-
can't do math.
Yes.
I can't do math any day.
I don't know why that's true, but it is. So someone is going to need to take a calculator out. Oh, this is actually really easy. You guys win! It was 556, and you put, whoa, I can't. 557, but you put 560. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for coming.
out there. How pleasing. Again, please, family, all together, yeah? You've all learned so very
It is kind of loud, I will say that. All the other restaurants have been secluded and dialed back. In Arendelle, it's one big
It's everybody. Yeah.
You got everybody in one place, and so it's very loud in here, lots more noise, plus the music and the vocals are cranked to 11.
And I'm not sure that I would think it's necessarily any louder than like Animator's Palette is, but
No,
I think
it's equitable.
Yeah, but I think you notice it more because 1923 and Worlds of Marvel are so much quieter. The baked scallop.
Baked scallop. The scallops are very well done. It is a very subtle dish, but very hearty and very rich in flavor. You've got the scallops in here. There's carrots. There's this dough is just amazing. Is this like a phyllo dough?
It's probably puff pastry.
Puff pastry. Puffy, pastry-ish. It's tasty.
I would have imagined or worried, I guess, that the scallops would have gotten tough baking in that container.
No, they're
Are
very,
they still melty
they're
and buttery?
Very melty and buttery. They're very,
Wow.
They're great.
Feel overlooked and magical and
So in editing, we realized we never took an outro.
We've been home for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, there was just so much happening and so much going on. It just didn't get filmed, and so here we are.
Which is the downside of the shorter cruises. The shorter cruises, they really do like flash the pan. I mean, they're literally like you blink and you're home. If you have never cruised before, I would recommend that you go for at least 4 days, if not longer. If you're concerned about like seasickness or something, like stick to 4. But a 3-dayer is just
They're really quick. They're really quick, and especially because there's so much to do and so much to see and so much fun to be had, you just feel like you're running around the whole time. So we had a really good time on the Aquamouse. As you saw, the ship was like super empty most of the morning. I love the Aqueduct on the Dream and the Fantasy, and thought that I was going to think the little show in the Aquamouse was weird because you spend so much of your time on the ride in that tunnel, but it was super cute and was just really fun.
So the one thing I will recommend is if you are going to ride on the Aquamouse, take goggles.
Yeah.
When you go through the Aquamouse, it is over very fast. I think I timed it in the video. I think it's like 30 seconds long from the start all the way to the end. You are boom.
Including
around
the video
whole ship.
itself, or from when
No,
you start the
from
water
when
park?
you start at the top of the lift hill.
Okay.
And you
then
get
the water park.
down to the end. I think it's only like 30, 45 seconds. It's very fast.
And half the time I was getting the water out of my eyes so I could see in the front.
We did end up going up to the adults only pool, but we met a lovely couple, Bob and Lucy, up there, and we had a 3-hour long conversation with them about Disney and cruising and all those things. And I forgot to film any of the adults only pools. So hi to Bob and Lucy. It was wonderful meeting you guys and wonderful to talk to you, but I totally forgot to film anything up there. So my bad.
We went to trivia after that because we know how much everyone enjoys watching us lose, which we did perform so much better than an advanced Star Wars trivia. He also did not give away any answers this time. Big win. Big win. Oh, and then Arendelle. Arendelle was phenomenal. We ordered a couple different appetizers. I don't think I'd ever had white asparagus before, and that was a really unique experience. It has a different taste from green asparagus, but it is very light in flavor, which was also nice. And then for dinner, the only thing that was really interesting about our main courses was that I ordered what was labeled as the ribeye, expecting a steak, and what came out was prime rib.
It was not ribeye
which
at all.
was not what I would have ordered. No. It was good. It just was not what I would have picked. No. If I had known it wasn't what I thought it was.
Yeah. I had Swedish meatball pasta for dinner, and it was the best pasta I think I've had at sea. It was so good. I wanted a second one. It was so delicious. I mean, it was equivalent to like a 5-star meal on land. So,
but then we tried the signature dessert. It was the Troll family rock cake, so it was chocolate and delicious. And then we tried the apple cake, and then we got one of the like butter cake Scandinavian desserts that was incredible.
they did the evening show in like vignettes almost, where they did like do a song, get off stage, walk around. Do a song, get off stage, walk around. Do the finale, get off stage, go away. So it really helped break everything up. Obviously, I can't play any of the Disney specific music for you, but at the end of dinner, they did this great finale number with a live fiddle and drum and guitar, and everybody's swinging their napkins around. That was really like tub thumping, having a good time kind of moment. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We will definitely be going on the Wish again. We also will definitely be going on the Disney Treasure at some point in the future. If you watch the Embarkation Day video, you know I went into this with a bad attitude. And I am happy to say that I left the ship with a very positive experience.
Yeah.
I left the ship excited for our next cruise on board. That's a good indicator of what's going on there. It's different. It's different than the dream. It's different than the fantasy. Different than the magic and the wonder. But that's not a bad thing. For now. See you real soon.